Behind you, the lilacs are perfect this year. They are in full bloom. It smells incredible down here. The whole festival, that should be great. You should have a good show of color and get to see all the beautiful plants and flowers, and also enjoy all the activities down here during the festival this year.
Yeah, even
and Mother Nature played a role in that too, because the way the weather's been this year, the horticulture says perfect. They just started to bloom in time for this festival, Ginny.
Yeah, it is
much better timing than last year with that early warm weather that we had. This year really makes up for it because they are looking great.
All right, and I see the first unit is coming up right behind Mike. It is the Monroe County Sheriff's Department Mounted Patrol. Established in 1984, the County Mounted Patrol appears in parades throughout the county. The members help our community by patrolling the shopping malls, villages, canal paths, and county parks, helping to deter crime. The horses are stalled at Mendon Ponds Park, and they are beauties.
And they're beauties, and then they also have some cousins who work along with them. The Rochester Mounted Patrol Police, or Mounted Patrol from the Rochester Police Department, the City of Rochester's patrol, established in 1977. It started with only 2 horses, but has certainly grown since then. The officers train the horses and have been involved in several competitions.
Now you see the Vietnam Veterans Chapter 20 is celebrating again this year at the 2013 Lilac Parade and continues to service veterans throughout Monroe County. They do a wonderful job connecting with veterans and helping veterans get to where they need to be.
Always nice applause for these guys as they go through.
And salute to all those men and women serving now and past, in the past. I mean.
Here we have the beginning of our Webster contingent, and this is really kind of leading up to the Grand Marshals of today's parade, but this is the Webster Police Department coming through under the direction of Chief Gerald Pickering. Webster Police Department here today to show, to support their comrades from the West Webster Fire Department. Obviously, the last 6 months has been a tough time for the town of Webster to see what they've gone through, but also to see the resiliency of it all. It's nice to see them come out here and get a chance to be honored by so many people along this parade road.
And it's fitting to honor first responders everywhere, but particularly at this time, the West Webster Fire Department, who suffered such a significant loss. Also the police department on Christmas Eve. The Grand Marshals this year are Joseph Hofstetter and Theodore Scardino. They were there on Christmas Eve. They were both injured, and we salute them.
Here they are, Grand Marshals right here. I've already heard a couple of, just off to our side here, some folks along the route saying, "Yay Webster, yay Webster." There is a lot of support in this community still for everybody here, and these Grand Marshals coming through, they are heroes.
And being patriotic, West Webster High School Marching Band, right behind them. They were formed in 1983 in Webster and have a long, rich history under the direction of Brian Witt. They've won numerous awards around the country and won the 2011 Outback Grand Championship. They're here to support the Grand Marshals from the West Webster Fire Department.
You know, we've seen support from so many in the community, but also the school itself has been a big support. We've done stories on different ways that students have reached out to the fire department and the police department to show their support for everything that they do.
West Webster Marching Band. And now some of our political representatives coming up.
Looks like they're being led by the...
There you go, Darrell Porter, Sheriff O'Flynn, and Cheryl Donalfo.
Yep.
Hey, great, nice Mustang.
Now I noticed they're going along without any kind of rain protection, so that shows that they are confident that it's going to hold off.
Well, the sun keeps trying to peek out here. I'm not worried.
Cautious optimism.
Yeah, it really is not bad out here. So there's some years when it's really hot when the sun's blaring. So Mike's out on the street watching the parade with us. Mike, what's going on out there?
Well, we have some folks here that, I don't know, you guys come to the parade a lot?
Yeah, every year.
Yeah, what's your name?
Robert.
Where do you live, Robert?
City Rochester.
All right. What do you like about the Lilac Parade?
I like how it brings all the cultures of Rochester together.
Yeah. Your kids enjoy it as well?
Yeah.
All right. Lilac Festival. What's the favorite part for the family?
Oh, we like walking around, seeing all the different things and everything.
Yeah.
Getting
Some,
free food.
I'm sorry. Some changes this year. You looking forward to checking out some of them?
Yeah. It's good. It's always good to change everything.
All right. Well, enjoy the parade.
We will. Thank
All right, Robert from the city of Rochester. They come just about every year, he and his family, and they're looking forward to checking out some of the new events here at the Lilac Festival.
You know, two of those new events are, there's the kiddie rides over near the Vietnam Veterans Memorial, which you should also stop
Also
and
see,
see. It's
yeah.
beautiful. And there's a zip line.
Yes.
A 200-foot zip line.
I want to see you up on that.
I'll be there. I will definitely go. That sounds great.
You've been talking about that pretty much since it was announced.
Yeah, 3 stories high. It's, you know, it'll be fun.
All right. We'll work on getting you
That's
up
down
there.
by South Avenue, South and Highland. So.
Perfect.
All right, now we've got the Gates Chilai High School marching band now, under the direction of Mr. Paul McGinn, with 183 members. That's a big one.
Yeah.
It's one of the largest bands in the region. They consistently place high in competitions throughout the country. They are proud to represent the Gates Chilai School District.
They're throwing their hands up in the air sometime, I believe, right now.
Awesome.
You were singing along.
I was dancing. Good thing the camera wasn't on me.
It's a good thing. Here we have the Rochester Fire Department, organized in 1817. The Rochester Fire Department has served the Rochester community with distinction. Its 18 fire companies provide all kinds of services, from fire and rescue to emergency medical service, and also public education, a very important thing that they do to try to keep people informed about things they can do to keep their families safe. They're always out there trying to keep that mission of education, hoping that leads to them having to do less work.
Oh, and while we're talking about it, change the batteries in your smoke detectors.
Yes.
Just go ahead and do it. Do it now.
Can't do it enough.
No, you can't, actually. You need that, test it and make sure it works. Okay, we have visitors with us today from several of Rochester's 12 international sister cities. They are led by City Council Member at-large Carol E. Conklin, President of International Sister Cities of Rochester. 5 visitors, and I hope I say this right.
Good luck.
Veliki Novgorod,
Lilac,
Lilac Garden are here to study Highland Park and our lilac collection, and 20 visitors from our very first sister city, Rennes, France, led by Deputy Mayor and member of the European Parliament, Rosalind Lefrancois.
Yeah.
There we go. Are here. They're here to celebrate the 55th anniversary of our connection with Rennes. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
We're also celebrating the 40th anniversary of our connection with Krakow, Poland, and the 30th anniversary of our connection with Waterford, Ireland. We wish them all happy anniversary and welcome to Rochester.
This is so great for them to be able to be here at this time when this city really, really shines. They can get an idea of how cool their big or little sister is, depending on their age.
I want to say that this is a first.
Yeah.
Having this many people here from this many places. So this is really wonderful.
Yeah.
Oh. Here's the American Red Cross celebrating more than 132 years here. It's one of their emergency response vehicles, and of course they respond to vehicles. Emergencies. I'm sorry.
Yes, yep. Local and national,
and
even sometimes
international.
And
Exactly.
You had Superstorm Sandy last year, and just it seems like they have been awfully busy. You hope that this is a year where they'll be a little less busy, but they're ready to be busy if they need to be.
And two things they always need: volunteers and people donating blood.
Yep. Here we have the Brockport High School Marching Band. The trumpets are blaring. This is under the direction of Andrew Stoker and Sean Halquist for an award-winning high school marching band. This is a major draw here every year. Great band with drum majors Casey Rickard and Dean Ross.
Hello! Here's our friends from YNN. This year's banner carriers are Adriana Webb, Aurora Ramos, Mackenzie Marino, and those three young ladies are from Our Lady of Mercy High School. Emma Struyo is from Penfield High.
And then in the parade here, walking along, we have some of the faces that you see on YNN every day. We've got news anchors Casey Bortnick and John Doherty, sports anchor Kevin the K-Man Carroll, getaway guy Mike O'Brien.
Casey O'Brien. Casey O'Brien. What am I saying? Casey Bortnick, right?
He always has a shout out for us once he gets up
Bortnick.
to us. Meteorologist Dan Russell, who I'm up bright and early with every morning, is here, and other members of our staff walking along.
Hey, Dan, thanks for the nice weather. Good job.
It may be a little chilly, but he held the rain off.
Oh, thanks, Casey.
I thought Casey loves you. He tolerates me. I think that's the message that I just got there from him.
Even though I called him O'Brien.
He didn't hear that, though. He never has to know unless he watches this on demand. He'll probably watch it on demand.
All right, you saw
Casey's
the storm.
giving hugs out along the parade route. Are you seeing this?
I didn't get one.
That's not bad.
All right, so you saw all the folks. You saw the storm chaser go by.
There it is, right here. Yeah.
Yep, there it is.
Driven by sports photographer Bob Gosney. And remember, as I just mentioned, Casey will be watching this on demand, I'm sure. But you can watch it on demand after this anytime via YNN On Demand. So review it and get a second look maybe when you get, especially for folks who are here now and want to watch it at home, they can do that.
Absolutely. Here's the Finger Lakes Classic Buick Club. These cars are vintage Buicks driven by their owners. This is the club's 5th year participating in the Lilac Parade. These cars are from the 50s, 60s, and 70s. 70s is vintage? Oh, man.
That's a little scary, isn't it?
Where's the Electra 225? That's my favorite because I used to drive my parents.
These are beautiful. Look at these. Oh, wow. Great shape, great condition. Gleaming as they drive by.
That's a Riviera. I thought it was an Electra.
Yeah.
And some folks enjoying the parade. There really is a great crowd out here.
Yep.
I'm impressed.
As we've been saying all morning, Rochesterians, hardy souls, you know?
Yes,
Gray
we are.
skies don't scare anybody here. Here we have the Blue Star Mothers. It's a great group here. It's the Blue Star Mothers and grandmothers, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
They are step and foster mothers who are of service members who are serving in the U.S. military. They are proud of their sons and daughters, and they show it and they support them in so many ways. I think the times that we hear from them the most are around the holidays when they get together and put together these care packages to send overseas, which are just so great and really raise the spirits of the kids over there. Some of these Blue Star Mothers obviously have sons or daughters who are serving overseas. Some of them just volunteer and jump in.
Yeah, it's an impressive organization. They do a lot, as you were saying. Mike Dean is out on the road now with somebody to check in with. Mike, where are you?
Well, we have some more first-timers here at the parade. What's your name?
First-timers.
Deb Stampone.
Okay, Deb, why are you here today?
My daughter is marching in the Webster Marching Band.
Well, you must be proud to see her marching in such a prestigious parade like this.
We are, very much.
Talk a little bit about what you like about the parade so far and what you've seen.
We've seen several marching bands. It's been very fun to hear the music as they go by, and so we've been really enjoying that.
Staying warm?
Trying.
You should have jumped on our Dan Russell, our meteorologist, and blamed him for the weather, right?
No, I feel good. The poor kids marching. It's nice and cool for them, so that's good.
Yep.
All right, enjoy
All
yourself.
right, I will. Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Jenny, back to you. Scott?
All right.
Now
All
that's
about
the
perspective, right? You
That
know?
is the spirit right there, because when you think about it, these marching band uniforms are usually very
they're hot,
heavy,
yeah.
yet these parades are usually in warmer weather, so these kids are usually sweating by Memorial Day when they're out in parades. So really, this is probably perfect weather for these marching bands.
All right, now we've got the Gates Keystone Club Police Pipes and Drums. After this Gates police officer goes by, a ceremonial police pipe band from Gates, New York, with a purpose to honor fallen law enforcement, fire, and EMS officers, along with military families. They honor the fallen. That just gives me the chills.
Love bagpipes.
Oh, it's wonderful.
This is they're with the Keystone Club here as well, and then so we've got the Patch and Briggs VFW Post 307 coming up here, celebrating its 72nd year as a Rochester VFW post. Proudly carries the tradition of supporting the community and also supporting veterans of the Rochester area and any kind of patriotic event around Rochester they usually try to be a part of. Great to see you guys.
And here's the Williamson High School Marching Band in its 28th year. Under the direction of Jeremy Stringer, they participate in numerous festivals, including the Williamson Apple Blossom Parade. That's another fun one to go to. The Memorial Day Parade, and will be at the Darien Lake Festival of Music. They are also the winners of numerous awards.
Love the outfits on them with the suspenders and the red bow ties coming up here.
Yeah.
Let's take a listen.
The Center for Disability Rights. They help people help themselves and have been doing so since 1990 for Rochester and Monroe County.
They get to follow a great band, keep in step a little bit, you know?
Oh, yeah. We get thousands of people checking out our on-demand version of this. You can find the parade on demand, cable channel 108. Later on next week, but I'm sure that a lot of it is the parents of these kids.
Yes, I was just going to say that.
Want to watch it. And
Absolutely.
what a great way to, see it again and again and again if you want.
Listen to how good they sound.
Take a picture. Take a good one.
All right, this is the end of the folks from the Center for Disability Rights. Great to see them here this year. And then after them, we see right here, this is WellCare. It's a Medicare Advantage plan that offers dental, vision, hearing, and prescription coverage at a zero premium and no deductibles. So members also get a free gym membership to the YMCA. That's great. To Curves or also to Gold's Gyms. And they also get rides to and from the doctor. So a great way to try to stay healthy and protect your health here.
Great service. And here, all the way from Prattsburg, is the high school marching band. This group is under the direction of Mr. Christopher Mangione, with drum majors Anna Pressure and Jacob Cools. Welcome, Prattsburg, to the 2013 Lilac Festival. That's a long drive.
Oh my goodness, yeah. Coming up now is the Rochester Barbie Club. I didn't know we had a Barbie Club, but we have a Barbie Club.
And we have a Barbie Queen.
There we go. Founded in 1992, this Barbie Club is one of the original in the region, still in existence. It is for collectors and lovers of fashion girl Barbie, known worldwide. And that Barbie, she keeps on kicking, you know?
She does. I have my Barbies from the 60s.
Last year or two, I want to say, I thought there was a news anchor Barbie that came out.
I think there was.
Yeah.
I wanted to get that.
Modeled after you?
Right,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I don't think so. All right, here's my ride home
Oh,
from
yeah.
the Rochester Corvette Club. 50th year. They have more than 400 members. Wow, and more than 200 Corvettes. They're one of the largest and oldest car clubs in the U.S. And every year, a charity benefits from the Corvette Club's work.
Now this is a great shot right here because, well, the high up one there, because it really gave you a chance to pick out. Yeah, this one right here. You can really pick out which one you want to take you home after the parade
Did
today.
you hear that engine?
Yeah, that's beautiful sound.
Yeah. Oh wow.
I mean, don't get me wrong, the marching band sounds are great, but the sounds of those engines also have their own kind of melody.
And it's almost really convertible weather.
Well, you know, I mean, that's optimism right there.
If you have a convertible and it's not raining and
I'd
it's
use
warmer than 40 degrees,
Yep.
driving it.
I might do 35 and up and just put a coat on.
You just blast the heat.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep your toes warm.
Oh, these are gorgeous. Look at these. All right. Oh, we got another Corvette here. Now, after the Corvettes here, we have the Hilton Crimson Cadets. They are a premier music ensemble, having performed from Germany to Japan. They
Wow.
certainly, their passports are stamped, that's for sure. Led by Matthew Norhausen, and it's 50 members strong.
And they've got pride. Listen to that.
Wow.
Party rock.
The Hilton Crimson Cadets, every day they're
Every day I'm
shuffling,
shuffling, right?
but today they're shuffling especially well.
Here's the Damascus Temple. The Shriners of Webster are part of the Philanthropic Shrine of North America. All of their members are also members of the Masonic Fraternity, whose main purpose is the support of their 22 children's hospitals around the world. Shriners provide free care for children at these leading facilities, and they do wonderful work. And they have a walking fez.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Here come the cars.
Here come the cars. Oh, these are great. They must have to pretty carefully choreograph that figure eight there.
You gotta think this can't just be improvised because there would be way too many crashes.
All right.
And the getaway guy is marching, so he can't do a traffic report right now.
You wouldn't want to get in that traffic.
No.
They have a serious purpose, but boy, they have a lot of fun.
That's the best way to do it.
Right. These are all the Perry Shrine Club. I changed my mind. I think I'll take a ride home with one of those guys.
There you go. Corvettes are nice, but these guys look like they have all the fun.
Yeah. More folks from the Shriners.
Looks like Geneva here. They come
brought
with their own music. All right, we've got a little bit of a lull here. Let's head down to Mike Cadine and talk to a few more folks along the parade route.
Well, you know, the people come from all over to the Lilac Parade, not just from the Rochester region, and we have somebody that's traveled quite a distance. Your name, ma'am?
Mary Ann.
And where are you from, Mary
I'm
Ann?
from Milford, Connecticut.
You come all the way from Connecticut to the
Absolutely.
parade every year?
Every year I come to the Lilac Festival, yes.
Well, why is that? Why do you come to this
I love it
event?
here. I love it here.
What
I
is
love
it?
Rochester. I love the people here. I always have a good time coming here.
What is it
So,
about this festival that you enjoy the most?
the craft fair, the food, the lilacs, of course.
Yeah.
They're gorgeous.
How
The
many-
people.
And how many days will you spend here?
About 4 days,
Well, so you
usually.
kind of make a little vacation out of it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I stay inside Rochester and check out the museums here. Yeah, every year. Love it
All right.
out here.
Well, enjoy
Beautiful.
yourself, Mary Ann.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mary Ann from Connecticut, all the way from Connecticut here. Every year she comes to the Lilac Parade. It's an event that draws people, from not only the Rochester region and Western New York, but as you can tell, from distances, other states. People come down from Canada, so it's quite an event here in Rochester, despite the chilly weather today. Jenny and Scott?
Thank you, Mike, and thank you, Mary Ann. That is the kind of visitor we like to see here
Yeah.
every year and coming from a distance and just enjoying not just the Lilac Festival and the parade, but all that Rochester has to offer.
Do you know that our Lilac Festival is not the only one, but I will venture to say it's one of the best. It
Yes.
is Spokane, Washington has one. Defiance, Ohio has one. Lombard, Illinois has one. Mackinac Island, Michigan has one. Calgary, Alberta, Canada has one. And I also learned something that I never thought of before. Not everyone says lilac.
Yes.
We say lilac here,
Right. That's
Some
pretty
people
much
say
the
lilac
lilac.
or lilac.
I don't think I've ever heard either of those said here. I feel
Nor
like
I.
it's a pretty standard lilac around here. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's people around here who say it differently, tomato, tomato, but
Ooh, watch out.
uh-oh. Now this is an interesting group right here. This is the Hitmen. They were founded in 2002 by World Drum Corps Hall of Famer member David Martin. The Hitmen consist of 10 of the finest incarcerated marching musicians in the history of the New York State Department of Corrections. They perform all over the country. They are 3-time World Drum Corps Brass Ensemble champions. These guys are good.
And they are styling too.
Oh,
Look
yeah.
at those suits. They're great. Okay.
Hey, I found another ride home for you.
Oh, there you go. I'll use that one after the Shriner car.
Yeah.
The Galt Limousine, the official service of Frontier Field and the Red Wings and the Make-A-Wish Foundation of Western New York.
And Virginia Butler of YNN.
And I wish. I could fit my whole neighborhood in that car.
Pretty much. Yeah, that's not bad. Not a bad idea.
Hi. They're waving at the parade.
Here we have Mrs. New York America. Mrs. Aisha Robinson Nesmith is proud to represent Rochester as the 2013 Mrs. New York America. Hi. I'm going to let you handle the one after this because it's pretty much right up your alley.
It absolutely is. These are my buddies.
Nice car that she's in too there.
Yeah, and Mrs.
Mrs.
New York. I
Yep,
like that.
I like it.
Mrs. New York. Hello.
She's got the wave down.
All right. They're coming up. There's